All right, welcome back. Another episode. Average Joe's Reacts. Today we're doing episode 4 of The Mandalorian season 3. Episode 4, pretty short and sweet episode. Um, oh, are you pointing at yourself?
Keep talking. I'm just pointing at the kid's toy.
Ah. Well, episode 4, short and sweet. Let's see where we started. You know what? I need some help here. Where did we start? We started with Bo-Katan, right?
We started with them training on the beach. That was really stupid.
Baby Grogu.
Was really stupid to train on because apparently they had lost people before on this beach, and it's the same beach that the giant alligator raptor thing came out.
Oh, so they're still there. Okay.
Yeah, kid got taken. Grogu had a flashback. I'll explain that. The significance of why people.
Dragon took Paz Vizsla's kid back to its nest, and Bo-Katan exercised her leadership.
The only smart motherfucker to get in the ship.
Yeah.
Good fucking God.
I have a lot of questions. Again, I don't know backstory like that. I got a lot of questions. But yeah, I guess you guys took care of the breakdown then. I mean,
good God, yeah. Dragon caught, people shot. And
they get kid back.
Yeah, people did get shot too.
Just for fun.
This part was funny. I started laughing when this happened.
Dragon gets eaten.
Large, so that thing's
fucking ginormous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it. I liked the end of it. I like some of the Mandalorian stuff that happens in it, but there's some dumb writing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was bored watching this episode.
Yeah,
I can't say I was bored.
I didn't feel like it kicked off until they were climbing the mountain or the whatever to fight the raptor, but
it was just, for someone that doesn't know the story of Star Wars, that the flashback scene was pretty boring.
They answered your eating question.
They did.
Hold on.
That was interesting. They go off, and the leader has the honor to sit by the fire.
Honestly, this is a big moment because he doesn't necessarily like her, but still respects the Mandalorian way and lets her sit by the fire. He could have just been a dick.
This is the way.
He was. I think he was starting to come around to her at that point.
So I do have a question. Is it like basic training where they have 10 minutes to eat and then they gotta be back, or how do they know when you can come back?
How he's supposed? Yo, you good? Yeah, that's on.
I don't know. Maybe when the leader puts their helmet back on, they decide that it's okay.
Yeah, but how do they know the leader put their helmet back on? Like, you can't see her without her helmet.
You peek around. I don't know. I don't know.
This is not the way.
In every other iteration of the Mandalorians, they've all had their helmets off. So I have no clue why they do this.
How do they have feasts? Like, how do you enjoy food?
This group, I don't know.
These guys are extremists, man. Mandalorisis.
Yep.
This is the way.
All right, so the flashback. I got 2 clips just because I wanted to see the Jedi fighting the 501st.
This was a really cool segment. The flashback was honestly cool. This is Order 66.
So I figured this is when Darth Vader was taking over, right?
No, this is when Darth Sidious was taking over, and Vader was becoming his apprentice.
Oh, okay. Either way, I thought the clones were like supposed to have bad aim.
So these are clone troopers. They're not stormtroopers. The clone troopers were. Have you ever heard of Boba Fett?
I mean, you've mentioned Boba Fett a few times.
His dad was the template for these guys, and he was a bounty hunter. We could go watch the episode. What was it, 2? I think it was movie sometime, and it kind of explains it a little bit more. But these guys are better soldiers than you see later on.
So what happened?
I guess
From-
some of the genes got lost whenever they started cloning them later. No, the stormtroopers, I don't think they're clones, right? These are actual clones.
These,
Stormtroopers are
yeah,
people that like wanted to be part of the Empire, so that was just kind of what they got assigned.
yeah,
Wait, these clones are clones of like elite soldiers, basically.
Yeah,
of one guy.
Jango Fett was like an elite bounty hunter, and they cloned him, and that's what all these guys are. They're all clones of him.
Oh,
And
see,
Boba
I was
Fett's
watching it.
The
and in my
stormtroopers are like whenever a reserve unit goes to the range.
head- hey, we're going in May.
yeah, it's very much like that.
I guess that answers that question a little bit. And I figured this is like when, the whole empire was, I guess, falling.
No, this is when the original Republic falls to the Empire.
Okay.
It's whenever the Empire's about to take over.
Yeah, and these are Anakin's stormtroopers or clone troopers. This
Before he becomes Darth Vader.
Anakin. Okay,
Anakin
Skywalker.
/ Darth Vader.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the 501st, and they're like the best of the best.
So they're like the 75th. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
More like the 101st or something like that, but yeah.
Oh, okay, now they're specialized.
And every one of their helmets are different.
These guys are kind of crazy with their little lightsabers. Like, how are you slicing bullets?
They're lasers.
They're lasers, yeah.
Or lasers. I mean, shouldn't they be traveling at light speed?
It's a laser sword, and they have the force. They can feel it coming.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. But then I was surprised that these guys got killed so quickly as well. I'm like,
Numbers,
what?
man. Numbers.
That is what it is, but it's like, damn, were they not prepared for like an
No.
uprising or something?
No.
They weren't? Okay.
It was a surprise. Yeah.
All right.
You would have to watch the movie to fully understand it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know any of the backstory. Who's the black guy?
All right, kid.
All right, before I go any further, the actor, this is just some random Jedi. I don't know who the hell he is.
Oh, okay.
But the actor, you ever heard of Jar Jar?
I've heard of it. Yeah, like in Star Wars.
This is the guy that played him, and
Yeah,
he got
so.
a lot of shit and almost committed suicide for that role from Star Wars fans. So I thought it was kind of cool that he's the one that saved Grogu.
Why did he get a lot of shit? Did he like play it bad or?
No, people just didn't like the character. He was stupid.
Oh. That's funny you bring that up. Just completely unrelated to Star Wars. You know the kid that plays Joffrey in Game of Thrones? Well, he's not a kid anymore. I mean, but the dude that plays Joffrey, which is like the piece of shit king, he apparently quit acting because of how people treated him after that role. I'm like, bro, he played that role really good. That he actually had people hating him in real life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is true. And then the chick that played Arya was having like mental health issues and stuff.
Because of how people were like responding to her character.
No, because of the character she had to play.
With the whole blind stuff and all that crazy stuff that.
No, like the whole sexualizations of the characters and stuff, like all that stuff, like really mess with her.
I mean, her character wasn't sexualized much up until the last season.
But you also have to remember she was really young whenever she played that part.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Back
yeah.
to Star Wars.
Jess gave a little bit of background commentary and said he was also way older.
Who, Gendry?
Yes, she heard you somehow.
I mean,
He has the ears of a hawk.
he is loud.
So when that dude picks up that other lightsaber, why is one like it stays the color it originally is? Like it doesn't switch to his color, like
No.
the PS5 controller. Like
No.
It has the crystals in it that make it that color.
Now, is the color significant? Like, is a green saber stronger than a purple saber?
I don't remember the colors, but yeah, the color is significant.
So it's like
Yeah,
karate or
they
jiu-jitsu.
mean
or something.
stuff.
Yeah, like, so I think green is your like a sentinel and more connected to the force in a way, and blue is your something and you're connected to it in a different way. And like Ahsoka, the one series that's coming out this summer, hers are white, and I think it's because she's supposed to be like pure of heart.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then like the red ones for the Sith, it's because the crystals are bleeding. That's why they're red. Yeah, you got orange and yellow. Yellow are like guardians, and there's a whole like lore of colors and
So Sith are evil.
yeah.
Okay, so orange represents strength, white represents obedience, like a light blue, it's like a teal prosperity. Purple's balance, yellow is a sentinel, blue is a guardian,
So when
and
they gotta
green
bring
is a consular.
balance to the Force, does that mean they need more purple lightsabers?
No, there's
Oh.
only one motherfucker that has a purple lightsaber.
Was that the one that died?
Samuel L. Jackson.
It's Mace Windu.
Wait, what?
Samuel L. Jackson plays a character called Mace
He's
Windu.
coming back.
Wait, he's in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah, he plays Mace. He actually plays a really
God
popular
damn.
character.
There were
So why does
theories and hope that he would be the one that saved Grogu, even though he got like his hand cut off and
Oh, I think I've seen that scene on like Twitter and stuff.
yeah, almost killed the Emperor. Yeah,
Wasn't well, he was in like a 1v2 or something when he got his hand cut off, right?
yeah. That's when Darth Vader became Darth Vader, or when Anakin became Darth Vader.
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen that.
You're
scene.
gonna have to do a lot of editing of this episode.
No, it's going straight in.
We are all over.
Hey, bro, I this episode just had me have so many questions. The whole backstory just threw me off, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, Star Wars, you're gonna have a ton of questions. You don't know anything.
Yeah,
But yeah, this I was now it makes a little bit more sense with that whole flashback scene. It was still kind of boring. I mean, what even caused him to have that flashback? He took a sip of whatever.
It was
Yeah.
the striking of the whenever she was forging
armor.
his armor.
Yeah. Just had him have a flashback, like he had PTSD because of it.
Did I save it? Yeah, no, I didn't. I had this though.
Why was Grogu so significant back then?
I don't know.
Honestly, yeah, Grogu's kind of like
Because they kind of went out of their way to save him.
There are fan theories that he's Yoda's and Yaddle's kid, and they're both Jedi.
So he's like pure Jedi.
I mean, he's whatever the hell Yoda's species is, but
oh, that's right. This does take place after
mhm.
everything because the Empire falls and everything.
So wait,
but that's only a fan theory. Like they've not said his significance at all.
is Yoda species like the strongest Jedis?
So the species aren't necessarily Jedis. Like you're like born with it.
Bro,
Yeah,
It's like you have
you're born
it's
strong
like,
in the Force or not.
it's like having if you have an XY chromosome, these people have like an XYZ chromosome.
Should we all
It's
do
like
it?
something that's extremely rare or like
So they got an extra
this
chromosome.
is super. Just trying to think. That helped me think.
Yeah, some people are just born with the ability
have to
to
have-
use the Force, and some
So
aren't.
everybody's born with this thing called midichlorians, but if your midichlorian count is really high, that means you're really strong in the Force and you can be trained to be a Jedi.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's genetic, but it also takes like skill to be able to like I don't know wield the power.
It's like being an avatar. Like Earth avatars are like, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I haven't watched Avatar.
Boom. It's
He
like
hasn't
that.
he hasn't watched it.
I've never watched Avatar either, but I at least know that.
I mean, all right. I'm kind of getting it. But bro, Star Wars, man, there's
like
too
the-
much. There's too much lore.
That's why we need to start it from the beginning. But you wanted to watch this season first.
Well, yeah, we're already there. So
Well, you also have to figure Star Wars has been out for a very long time, so there's gonna be
Bro.
a lot of lore.
there's so much lore in Star Wars. Like it was easy catching up with the MCU.
Well, I would point to all
Well-
of this, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Why are they like
Even
going
with the
away from
MCU,
books?
with what they've done with like the movies and stuff, they still leave out so much.
Oh yeah,
There's still so much more they can expand on.
the MCU
I mean, I
skipped
guess-
about 50 years, but
compared to the comic books and everything, like yeah, there's a lot that they skipped out on because the comic books have been out since like what the 50s.
But didn't Star Wars start as a comic book? No, it started with the movies, and
It-
then they
it-
decided to make
It started with A New Hope in 77,
and then make everything.
something like that. 77, 73,
That's crazy,
somewhere in there.
man. All right, let's go back to the episode. Do we have more clips?
Mhm.
Oh, this part.
Gayest clip ever.
Hit him with the skates.
3 points. Winner.
What was this gay, bro? This was lit. He faked him out.
It was so
maybe use it.
bad.
Maybe replay that, but use a different word.
Not gay.
Yeah, something other than that.
Let's
because
not get canceled.
yeah, that's gonna cause a whole bunch of controversies, especially right now. God damn.
Winner.
Stupidest clip ever.
Bro,
There we go.
nah, he faked him out good.
Yeah, he
He said, "What's up, pussy boy?"
he hit him with that double fade.
Bro, he slide canceled on him.
So
That's
dumb.
crazy.
So dumb. All right, and then let's go to this.
You know that in that kid's
My
brain, though, he was mind blown that that little ass thing just did a double
Jumped
hop
over
up over
him.
his head.
Jumped over his head. I hated this scene beyond fucking belief.
Whenever they chase him in the jetpacks.
Well, first, this is fucking horrible looking, but
I'm out of fuel. It always gets away.
It always gets away.
Well, here's the thing. None of them have ships. Bo's the only one with the ship.
Wait, they don't have ships?
this, I don't know. I don't know how they got there. They had to get there somehow.
I'm going to assume that they don't have ships.
I mean,
That
it's a,
doesn't make
I
sense.
refuse to believe that they're that stupid, for one thing.
Bro,
It's a-
that doesn't make sense. I mean,
it's a
how'd
good
you even get
assumption.
to that planet in the first place.
How do you get there? How do you get new younglings or not younglings?
Foundlings.
Foundlings. They have to go somewhere.
Let's see.
Bro, the other thing is, how you let so many kids get taken?
Or people. We'll just say it wasn't always kids, but like,
Like,
Why would you-
At some point,
why would you not
gotta
have
be like-
sentinels? They're like, okay, the dragon's coming, get in the fucking cave.
nah. At some point, you gotta be like, yo, this dragon frequents here too much. We gotta go somewhere else.
Or move spots, yeah.
Bro, like
Epi-
they don't have nothing crazy built over there that they need to stay there. It's like, bro, you
They
got
can move-
attacked by a sea monster, and now you're getting wrecked by a dragon. This spot is not it.
No. You're on a planet big enough that you could obviously move away from the fucking water.
Where are they hiding at right now?
I don't know the name of the planet.
Yeah, I never caught it.
They never say it. It's just in a cave on a planet by water with a giant dragon monster and a pterodactyl thing.
They definitely.
And then I got a question. They said their jetpacks are out of fuel. Where do they get fuel from?
I'm assuming they can mix it somehow, probably with the water, but
I mean, I was just like, fuel?
like,
I didn't
like-
see no gas station.
dude, there's so many things they could do. One of them has to have a ship. If you don't have a ship, call someone that you know might have a ship. Be like, hey, bring an extra jetpack so you can keep following it.
Ah, see,
There-
I'm
there are
trying to say what
so
I wanna
many
say
things.
because it's in the next episode.
Bro, I mean, I'm just
I mean, you could
that
say it.
scene.
You could say it. I could just cut it. Save that thought for like 10 minutes. Which all leads to bro. I gotta pause it.
Throwing hands.
If my timeline, if I remember the timeline, she went back. They waited one night before they even left the next day. Flew there, hiked to the spot,
Camped another night.
camped another night, then climbed up the hill. That kid was in that dragon's head or mouth or whatever for 2 days. Right?
It might not have been. Maybe it was just having it sit somewhere.
I mean, it could have been, but it came out of its face.
Help me! Help me! I mean, are you saying he shouldn't have survived? Because you could go a long time without food and water.
In a dragon?
Well, that I'm sure the dragon knows how to keep that stuff
Hey, Jonah
alive.
survived in the
to feed its
whale.
babies.
I think it was Jonah at least.
Jonah survived in the whale.
Yeah. My thing is, how did this kid not get crushed when he was in the dragon's claws, bro? Like, that dragon has a grip on him.
There's like no saliva on him.
He's a strong ass kid.
The armor must have been good.
Oh, I mean, Beskar is pretty awesome. It can stop.
then-
It can stop a lightsaber, dude.
Oh, damn. It's like that.
Another thing. Whenever I watched episode 5, something came up because I thought about that, what you said, and something happens in episode 5, and I was like, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty tired, so you might have to hold on. Let's watch these 2 clips and then give our thoughts, and then you could tell me.
Help me! Help me! You have honored your house and all of Mandalore. You have done the highest.
See, this moment right here just shows that she's already getting ready to become a leader.
Yeah. Well, she already
Who
is a
the hell-
leader,
Who the
but
hell is this
She is,
lady?
but this is like the recognition of them basically saying,
saying she, yeah,
"You're
you can
right,
lead
you
us.
could lead us."
Yeah.
My question is, who the hell is this lady to make
That's
all
the
these
armor.
decisions?
So I don't know much about the armors, but I feel like they're pretty important in Mandalore, like hierarchy.
Okay.
Kind of like a shaman. You know,
What?
a shaman. Someone that could. They're not really rulers, but they give like advice.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Ca- yeah.
cool. Yeah. Oh, man, all right.
Saving a foundling. This is the way.
This is the
So,
way.
an armorer is responsible for crafting the armor and binding clans. They also serve as a lore keeper and spiritual guide. They are also responsible for the physical protection of Mandalorians and therefore guiding them down the way of the Mandalore.
Yeah, so pretty important.
Damn, they got too many duties, man. They gotta delegate.
Not rulers,
What
but
would you say if I told you I saw one? That you saw what?
you saw
Mythosaur.
what?
A mythosaur.
Did you say Metasaur?
You were very lucky.
Nah, she said mythosaur.
No, Joe.
I said
Oh.
Mythosaur.
I thought you said Metasaur. I was like, what?
No.
So when she said that she saw one in real life, and the lady was like, "Oh yeah, people have hallucinations or whatever," did she actually see the mythosaur then, or was she just tripping?
Yeah, she saw it. Episode 2. Yeah, it was real.
I mean, no, I mean, I saw it as well.
It gets expanded on more in the next episode.
Okay. What's the significance of her seeing? I mean, does it get expanded on the next episode? Her seeing a mythosaur, does that make her like the leader?
No. It's like,
Why are mythosaurs important to Mandalorians?
weren't they like protectors almost? I think they were. I think they stayed on like the outer rim and like protected them.
They explain it in season 2 or 1 of this show, kind of their importance. Like they were once hunted and then became like,
What's so nice is the fact that we're on computers, so we can literally just do this.
yeah, why would we look stuff up though? Where's the fun in that? All right, well, while he's looking that up,
So they're important. The whole thing is because Mandalore the Great tamed one and rode it into battle.
there you go.
Who's Mandalore the Great?
I'm not looking up every piece of lore tonight. That's not happening.
I'm pretty sure he was the first Mandalorian to
Yeah,
like unite all the
He's-
clans. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
it was Alexander the Great's cousin.
Oh yeah, I see where it comes from.
Yeah.
Mandalore the Great. All right.
Mm.
All right. So mythosaurs were tamed to serve Mandalorians.
At least he did.
He tamed one. All right.
Yeah.
And then he rode it into battle, which is pretty badass, I guess. I mean, riding
Yeah.
a beast like that.
But I don't know. I didn't mind the episode.
I like this episode a lot.
I said it at the beginning.
Four?
But
I was bored watching it. I
it-
would agree with you.
it's because I wasn't into it until they started fighting the dragon. Basically, when they climbed up and started fighting it, because there's just too much stupid shit that happens until that point.
See, it's all the story building though. Like Paz like accepting her and like recognizing her as a leader rather than being a dick.
It's the only
Her
reason I'm
taking
giving it a
initiative
4.
to fly after it.
The only
Like,
fucking smart
all that-
Mandalorian.
It honestly might be the only ship.
Din has one.
Okay, but does Din live there? Now he does.
He lived
But-
there before she did.
But if there were other ships, I'm pretty sure you'd see them. It's not like they're hiding them in an underground cave.
It could be. They are
Doubtful.
they are
They
hiding.
Live in that
They got a
small-ass
garage.
cave.
they,
They got a garage in the cave.
they are hiding. Just gonna give it. What do you give it?
Oh, the next episode even gives you a better reason that they don't have ships.
I like the next episode a lot more. But
I mean, I'm dumb to it. I don't know why they don't have ships. I haven't seen the next episode, but I'll watch it.
Somebody dropped them off there, and they're like, "Yo, this is where you guys are staying." That's what happened.
Hey, yo, that's funny as hell.
Space Uber.
Somebody took them there to help them be exiled.
Uh,
Actually, I think it is explained in the first season. Damn it, what's that guy's name now?
Jon Favreau.
No, the one that's really good friends with Din. That's like a high magistrate now.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he transported them to where they wanted to go.
I'm gonna say Carl Weathers, but I know it's not. No, they were fighting him in season 1.
He helped them at the end.
I mean, maybe, but
It might have been season 2 then, but he helped them,
but
and he has the power to get what. they
in
need.
Boba Fett, which I know you didn't watch, they're on a fucking spaceship, like a space like station.
Wow.
You have to go watch. It's so I hate.
Why am I gonna watch it if it's stupid?
It's so dumb.
That's like me putting myself through like Brokeback
Oh.
Mountain or something. Like, why am I watching this?
Hold
It's-
up. So,
It's so bad because
Or Magic
Hold on.
Mike.
Get-
Like, why am I watching this?
Joe, what do you rate the episode?
I'm giving it an 8. I liked what they did.
I mean, I'm just going based off the fact that I got bored watching it. It was a short episode too, but I just got bored watching it, so I'm agreeing with you on the 4.
yeah, I just didn't like some of the stuff they wrote in there. I thought it was dumb. But all right, we're gonna end this here.
You're a hater though, man. You're a hating motherfucker.
Hey, I'm not gonna give everything high marks. Damn it. Just wait till episode 6. It might be as bad as episode 3. Well,
Nah,
half of it.
episode 5 is really good.
Yeah.
The spoiler, it's good. I enjoyed every second of it.
Hold
So
on.
that's gonna get a really good review from me.
Hold on. Before we spoil it for Ahmed, if you guys like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe, comment below, find us on Discord. Bye-bye.
Peace.